Hello, hello. This is just an attempt to see if I can do a live video. Is anyone out there? I did not announce this ahead of time, but I just thought that if any of you guys were online, that I would see how this works. Just want to know if you can hear me, if you can see me, and that sort of thing. Is anyone there? And is anyone listening? Hopefully, there will be someone come in just a few moments. And waiting. Hello, hello. Okay. Anyone out there? Hello. Let's check. Working. Hello. Can anyone hear me? Hello. 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 Let's see if I can get this link out and see you can hear me, if anyone can. So let's close this. Again, guys, this is just me trying to test to see if this is going to work the way that it should. I do not know for sure if it will. This is my first attempt at going live. And there again, I'm just checking everything out. So you guys come on in. We'll chat for a few minutes and go from there. So anybody want to talk? Anybody out there? Is anyone out there? Hello. Okay, it's showing me that I have got 2 people watching. If you guys could leave a comment in the chat, just let me know if you can hear the audio. I'm curious if you guys are hearing me, if I'm coming through. Okay. Okay, I see a thumbs up from this is Jose Garcia. I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name. Thanks for letting me know. This is just my first attempt to go live, to do a live video. Great. I see John. Thanks for your comment. This is something new for me. I've tried to do it a time or two from my phone, and it's been quite a while since I've done that. So, what are you guys up to? Anything in particular? Any of you guys gotten any new guns or anything lately? What do y'all think about what's going on with all the pistol brace stuff, all the YouTube censorship? And let me hear from you. I'm sitting here looking at your chats right now. You guys want to, join in, shout out something? That's kind of why I wanted to do this, is just to see if there was any kind of an interest in it. Yeah, I agree. It's a good topic. I think there's a lot going on right now with the, all the censorship combined with all the stuff going on that they're trying to push through on us. And I really think that we need to get people more aware of it. We need to get other folks out there informed. Especially the censorship stuff with YouTube right now. I think it's one of the things that's making it hard. How many of you guys out there have a favorite gun tuber that has recently been suspended from YouTube? I know Mr. Guns and Gear has been suspended, and there's a lot of smaller channels out there as well. Does any of you guys want to talk about that? Mention who someone might be? But, you know, have any of you guys heard about the House bill that has been proposed that is to pull the basically short barrel rifles off of the NFA? That was something that went up just a few days ago, and I really don't see it going anywhere. But it's good to see someone actually try to take this kind of action. Or I'd like to see the NFA basically repealed myself, the entire NFA. But we never know what that's going to be, if it's going to be, or whatever. But it's good to at least see a few folks that are trying to do something. Hickok, I haven't looked for him well, it's been a couple days since I've actually looked up a couple of his videos. I think the last time that I looked up one of his videos was earlier this week, and I did see him then, but let's just look and see. I'm gonna look on my phone real quick just to see if we can see if Hickok's still out there. Let's see here. Hickok 45. It shows his channel still there. It looks like his last upload was yesterday. 1 day ago, he did a video on a CZ. So I guess that's good. He, at least as of yesterday, he was still uploading. So, it doesn't look like they've hit his channel, at least not yet. So it would be a shame. Hickok is one that a lot of people know about. And, hopefully this is just another one of their whims, another one of their, I don't know what you'd call it. But that's YouTube. That's how they do things. Do any of you guys ever use Rumble or any of these alternative platforms? Anybody? It'd be nice to hear where some of the other platforms are that you guys might use. I've got my channel replicated. In fact, there's a lot of videos over there on Rumble, and I usually put those links down in the description, all of my videos, where, there's a lot of videos that I've had to delete here that are still live over there. And that's something that, I want to do. I want to keep doing videos, whether it's here or there, I don't know. It's, I'd like to stay here on YouTube, and I hope that I can. But I know that some things I just can't do here, and I'm going to put that type of video over on Rumble and some of these other platforms, just, for where we can keep going. This channel started out as basically as a hobby for me, and it has continued for, several years because of it, and I hope to remain. Let's see here. Yeah, I've been thinking about since YouTube has been having issues. Yeah. John, do you have a channel yourself? Let me know down in the comments. Do you do uploads and stuff like that? Any kind of videos? That's, just whatever. I didn't. Okay, you do? You don't? Okay. Well, either way, you're here. So either way, you're a viewer. And by YouTube not letting you view channels and videos that you would like from people that have been on here forever, in many cases, that's crazy about their censorship. There's a lot of alternative platforms out there. Rumble, in my opinion, and this is just my opinion, Rumble is one that seems to be doing the best right now. There are a lot of folks, big name creators, content creators, that are over on Rumble. Steven Crowder, several others are actually bigger on Rumble than they are on YouTube. A lot of folks that were banned on YouTube are over on Rumble. Now, the difference is right now, the viewership is just not there. I regularly check my analytics on all the different platforms. The viewership is nowhere near there what it is here on YouTube. Hopefully that's something that can change in the future. But, I think that especially if YouTube keeps doing the way that they do, and they keep basically deleting people's channels, they continue all the censorship nonsense, I think that all they're going to do is hurt themselves, because, people are just getting sick of it. Look at Facebook. You don't have, Facebook has been declining for last couple of years. And because of all the censorship and everything else that they do, a lot of these big tech companies, I mean, you probably heard in the news recently about all of the layoffs, big tech layoffs. And, there again, I think their bubble's busting in many occasions. And, these are just kind of the death throes of what's remaining. But, who knows? Who knows what it'll be? I think that having alternatives and getting people on some of these alternative platforms is a good thing. I know I've done, gun videos in the past. Basically, I've done build videos. And in those build videos that I did, of course, they're not here anymore. They are up on Rumble. The ones that I have over there. My entire channel, including the ones that I've deleted here, I've put over there just because of the way that YouTube is done. I want to keep those videos out there. So leaving them over on Rumble, at least they're out there. And now it's just a matter of trying to encourage more people to go over to Rumble and check out a lot of the other content creators that are there too. Because, they've got a lot of stuff over there. And there again, that's just one. That's just Rumble. There's others out there. There's Utreon, which I've got a channel there. YouTube, just all that. Anyways, I guess enough about that, or just whatever. The pistol braces. I think that's something that is just another outrage. I think that's something that we should all be concerned about, because there again, it's an infringement, which my opinion in general, the NFA is an infringement, but that's just me. Hopefully it'll get thrown out, but even if it doesn't, good grief, there's like millions of those things out there now. They don't even know how many. The low estimate, I think, is like 3 million. And I think that, with those obviously in common use, the courts could easily strike it down, especially since it's something that, the ATF is flip-flopped on. That we see something similar with the bump stock ban. And I think that there's a good possibility that the ATF ruling or decision on braces or whatever could just go the way of the bump stock ban. But anyways, what is on you guys' mind? I see there's a few of us here, watching, and guys, glad you're here. Anybody want to say something? Shout out to anybody. Just say hello. But, there's, you never know. We don't know what it's going to be. There's a lot of newer YouTubers. There's one that I've done a shout out to a while back, 2A Freedom Range. I don't know if any of you guys have ever heard of him or not. And I've chatted with him a few times in comments of his videos as well as mine, and he's just, something about like, what I do, just basically trying to get out, have some fun with firearms every now and then. And, you can just go over and check his channel out. You can search and check him out too. Tell him I said hello. I just like to promote small channels. I think he recently broke like 1,000 subscribers recently. So his channel's growing and I wish him the best of luck. Buffalo, if any of you guys know Buffalo Outdoors, he did a big shout out for me back a few years ago. So I'm just returning the favor. Let's see, what do we have here from Ken? Yeah. Well, hey, yeah, that's why we're here, just hanging out. I'm glad you're here. Let's see, Tim. The ATF has your AR pistol. Oh, not good. And they classified it as an SBR. Yeah, that's the ATF for you. That's the ATF. I don't see how they already classified it as an SBR. That gets back into that whole brace rule thing, which I don't know. I really don't know. You might talk to a lawyer. I think right now that we need to be engaged with the fight legally somehow. Some of these groups out there, which typically a lot of the national groups anymore, I think that more of them are using gun control as a tool to drive revenue. That's just the unfortunate. Okay, let's see. Oh, they took it to go. That's nuts. Yeah, I would be trying to get a hold of a lawyer or somebody on that, because they're not supposed to be able to take your property without giving you some type of compensation. unless you've been convicted of a crime or whatever. If they just took it, then I would be talking to a lawyer. I mean, it's just, well, there again, that's the government for you, but that's just the unfortunate reality. There's a lot of folks out there that are going to be in the same boat. I read a story not long ago, this Navy veteran, this guy that was in the Navy, and he had in his car, he had a couple of NFA items. Some of you guys may have heard about it. I don't remember his name. But the ATF was doing a raid on this gun store just about the same time he happened to be there, and he got caught up in it. And of course, they searched his car, took everything he had, and he had some Gucci guns. I mean, he had a lot of fancy stuff, suppressors, just there again, short SBRs. And of course, they were all legal. He had the tax stamps for them. And even though they released him and let him go and said that it was obvious that that he was not part of what they were doing, of who they were after or whatever, he has been fighting for a long time and still has not been able to get his stuff back. I mean, it was nuts, but that's just how it is. Let's see here. Oh, okay. I'm here.